What is one thing that you think the DCEU does better than the MCU?
One thing I do think the DCEU does do better over than Marvel is I do think they let their filmmakers do whatever they want, especially nowadays, because back then when the DCEU was starting out, that wasn't always the case. But now with movies like the Wonder Woman films and Aquaman and Shazam and the upcoming Flash movie and Birds of Prey, and especially with Zack Snyder's Justice League and the new Suicide Squad, they are able to let their directing chops show. And also, DCU does allow us to have some new characters that we feel like we would never ever see before. And yes, they do have a few villain problems and a few continuity errors, but if they can get Kevin Feige like like at the Marvel, I think they can really be elevated even more. Now, Marvel I do love as much as DCU. I love them both, and I'm not gonna say which one is better because I love them both too much. But I think with Marvel, they do let their directors do whatever they want. But I feel like there are a few points where Kevin Feige does get in the way of some of these movies a little bit too much. Just let the directors have it, and at the end you will be rewarded. But I love the MCU as well. I can't wait for Shang-Chi, by the way. If you're trying to ask me which one do I think is better, I can't choose. I love them both equally. I love DC and I love Marvel. I'm a Marvel and DC guy for life. So this should not even really be a fucking contest because at the end of the day, all this toxicity is pointless. The whole wars going online about Marvel's better, DC sucks is just straight up old. And honestly, DC and Marvel, they both have their good movies and bad movies. It's only a matter of time before the MCU has one bad movie. And people are not ready for it, but it eventually is going to happen. And that's how I feel about the whole Marvel and DC thing. I love them both. Bye.